Hi everybody! Today I watched Promising Young Woman, a 2020 feature starring Carey Mulligan and Burnham, directed by Fennell. So for me it's important that when you use music in a film, especially when it has lyrics, that it makes sense with what we see on screen. That was not the case for this film. I thought it was a little bit of overuse of covers. I think it was Cigarettes After Sex covers and Britney Spears covers. Especially the Britney Spears one, Toxic, was very important to her. It reminded me a little bit of the use of music in Us by Jordan Peele. But there it was done brilliantly. Here it fell flat on its face, to be honest. Promising Young Woman lacks any subtlety. The film is over the top, which is fine, because it's a satire, obviously, but it deals with real life problems, very hot topic problems of this political climate. And I'm not sure if it does it any justice. There are no real characters in this film, only caricatures, and I say that because you don't have any emotional connection to any of these characters. They're all just punchlines or means to an end. I found there were no sympathetic characters here. Of course, the men weren't sympathetic because that's the point of this film, which is fine. But unfortunately, also the main character, Carey Mulligan's character, wasn't sympathetic at all. And there are screenplays in which this works perfectly, like The Social Network. Mark Zuckerberg is not really a sympathetic figure, but still we root for him because he's so intelligent and charming in his own awkward way. In this film, Carey Mulligan's character isn't sympathetic and she doesn't have redeeming qualities. Not in the beginning. At the end of the film you find some redeeming qualities. By that time it's unfortunately a little too late. The film is a satire, but the thinking behind it was way too black and white to really make any impact on me. What for me was the biggest tragedy of this film was the lack of chemistry between Carey Mulligan and Burnham. I felt it was very forced. Promising Young Woman doesn't handle its subject matter with any maturity or nuance. The film obviously chose style over substance. I liked the cinematography, I liked some of the art direction. It's unfortunate because the subject matter is so important, but the film handles it in a poor way. I've seen a film recently that dealt with this subject matter in a way better fashion. And that film was the documentary Roll Red Roll. Oh god, so the romantic montage on this Paris Hilton song, it was so cringy. Carey Mulligan was phenomenal in Wildlife. I thought that was a super great performance, but here she disappointed me a little bit. Mulligan's character also gets this treatment of being a martyr, and it's done symbolically with like religious ornaments around her and lighting better, that was meant to make her look like a saint or an angel and all. It just doesn't work because she's so unsympathetic. Overall, I did not like watching this film, and I give it 0 out of 5 stars.